Hey, what's up guys? Josh from Trail Build here with
Brent from Trail Build.
and we are doing another rating your rigs in Brent's shop, and we're making sure that we're practicing our social distances, and I think he's about
4.5 feet.
4.5, 6 feet away.
Yeah,
something like that. So we're gonna go through, and this rating your rigs episode is going to be budget builds. So we went through and we picked out 5 different rigs from the gallery that we thought would be, good builds that wouldn't cost a lot of money, that people have done a fairly good job with building on a budget. So I think we're gonna have some fun with it. So you're definitely gonna want to stay tuned, smash that subscribe button, and let's get started.
All right.
All right. So starting with number 1. What do we got here, Brent? We got
79 Ford F-150.
Nice.
Some Pro Comp Series 82, 15x8, -19.
It's got to be 15s, right? On an older rig like this, 15-inch type,
Yeah.
15-inch wheel.
For sure, you got the old wagon wheel spoke steel wheel on her.
Nice. Painted
33.
white.
I never heard of, what was that,
Yeah,
Joy Road MT200s?
Joy Road?
Joy
Is that
Road?
what Joy Road? I've never
Yeah.
heard of that either. Joy Road MT200 33s by 12.5 wide. It's interesting.
Sweet. 4-inch Pro Comp lift.
Right off the bat, it's a super cab or an extended cab. Has a flatbed box on it, which looks pretty cool. It also
Looks like it's got like a miter cut exhaust tip. Would you call it?
Yeah.
Well, it's got not
Yeah,
it's
like
a fabricated.
octagonal.
Yeah.
Octagonal?
Yeah. A stop sign.
Octagonal?
It's a stop sign.
What is that word?
Yeah. It's got
Yeah.
some traction bars on it. Sweet. It's got some big old mud flaps on her.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that grill. She got the old Jaws grill.
Now see, that's what I would call an angry grill, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Compared to what the Jeeps have, this one actually looks like it's gonna friggin' eat you.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see what them tires are.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one picture where it basically shows like, the front grill picture. You can see where it shows the tires really good. They look
Gotcha.
like kind of like a pretty aggressive tire, almost like a hybrid tire of some sort. But definitely a build on a budget. You know,
Yeah,
you can
it's
take-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's clean. It's rust free.
It doesn't actually say what engine is in here, but looking at the stacks, one would assume it's a diesel, but...
I don't know because it doesn't say, but
Oh, let's see what it says for detail. Self-built grill, flat deck, 8-inch octagon. That's how you say
Octagon, there you go.
Oh
Stop
my
sign.
God.
stop sign exhaust.
My brain is melted today.
Yeah,
Cool.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Are you ready to rate this or?
I'm ready.
Sure. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
6.
6.5.
Whoa, you hesitated 6.5.
Yeah. Well, I didn't
That's
think
pretty cool.
I didn't think you were gonna say 6. I thought you were gonna go with like a 9.5.
Why not?
You threw me off there for
I
a second.
know. Changed it up a little bit. But yeah, no, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an old Ford with
But,
a 4-inch lift.
if somebody's looking for a really good tow rig, this would be like a perfect
You got the
tow
traction
rig.
bars.
You got the traction bars, you got
Yeah.
the flatbed deck on there.
Yep.
You could even throw like a pop-up camper on the back, or
4-wheeler.
Yeah.
So when your off-roading rig breaks down, you got something to tool around in.
yeah, exactly. You got a backup. You got a backup.
Yeah. It's always good to have a backup.
Backup wheeling rig.
Yep.
Cool. Let's see. What do we have next?
A Jeep Wagoneer.
So we got it's a 1970 Kaiser, a Jeep Wagoneer base. It has Pro Comp Series, the 82 15x8 with a negative 19 offset, and then it has the BF Goodwrench all-terrains, the KO2's 30 by 10.5s, and then stock suspension. And I don't know what the going market value is on these old Wagoneers, but this one looks to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of in the process of maybe restoring it because
Yeah.
I don't know. Look at this picture. Does it look like it's missing a front windshield?
It is. Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
I'm not the only one that drives around without a front
No,
windshield.
I mean they're optional.
Yeah. Looks like he's in the process of maybe fixing it up a little bit, but he only has
Yeah.
one picture. But
well, that's exactly how I got the Scout. When I bought it, there was no windshield, and it came with the windshield.
Yeah.
Just had to put it in when I
hey,
got home.
was it in the glove box or what? Optional or
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Some assembly required.
Some assembly.
It looks like he's going to be swapping in some J10 Dana 44s.
Cutting and adding rear fender flares to match the front, custom front and rear bumpers, custom rock rails, custom roof rack, and 4-inch suspension lift. So yeah, when you have your rig built up to the point where it's got all the extra goodies on it, upload it to the gallery again, and
Yeah, so we can rate it again.
But it's a good starter build, and something like this, you know, you could throw
These things don't really look the coolest stock, but when you lift them in a little, just a few mods, they look super cool. I don't know, that's my opinion.
Throw like a 440 Chrysler in there or something like that.
Yeah, or a 5.9 diesel, or
that would be pretty cool. So, got a number?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So 3, 2, 1.
5.5.
5.5?
Yep.
Nice. 5.5, just starter build, or
yeah, it's a starter build. I mean, there's nothing like, you know, the cool factor is like, well, it's, you know, it's got 30s on it. I was gonna say 31s, but 30s. You know, it's got the steel wheels. Nothing really pops out. It's just like, oh, it's an older Jeep that looks clean.
Yeah.
But definitely, you should upload pics when it's done.
Yeah, definitely. Next we have.
You like this one?
Oh, nice. 72 International Scout. This is a budget build rating your rigs, but these things have gone up majorly in value just over the last few years. So it's got Pro Comp 15-inch wheels on it, -44 offset, and then it has the Cooper Discovers the STT Pro 35-inch by 12.5 wide, and then a 4.5-inch lift suspension. Pretty nice wheel and tire setup right there, those STT Pros.
Yeah, I would love to try
popular.
some of those out. That seems like it's a pretty popular tire that's out there. It seems like a lot of the guys
From the guys that have them, I mean, they absolutely love them.
Sure.
Yeah, it looks like it's got the hardtop on it. Looks like it has the same Chevy mirrors that I put on my Scout. I wouldn't doubt it. It's probably got the stock Dana 44 axles under it. What it looks like. Does have the spring over axle conversion done to it.
Did you have a spring over?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, it has a spring over, and then this one also looks like it has a reverse shackle done to it, so
nice.
It's got some decent work done to it. That's about all I can see from the pictures.
Yeah, it looks like a fun trail rig.
Yeah.
Be definitely a very capable, fun trail rig.
I'd take it.
Yeah. Yeah, oh definitely, yeah. I think that the Scouts are unique. They're just cool. You don't see a lot of them, and there it's a very capable rig. And you could flop the whole family in there if you wanted.
Oh yeah. You know, it looks in pretty decent shape yet.
Yeah.
It's not all rotted out. It's not
sure.
Not in too bad a condition. It looks like he definitely uses it. Has some off-road pictures there. So you got a number?
Yep.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, 9.
7. Well, I know why you wanted to get a 9. But
yeah. Well, I have a Scout, so I had.
Yeah, right. You guys stick together.
Scout brothers.
Yep. You know, it's very basic, but it's very like capable.
Yeah, it looks like it's not overly done or anything like that. It's clean. It's pretty nice. All right, so that was 72 Scout, and then moving on for another budget build, we have a 1984 GMC K2500. American for wheels. It has the American Racing, the Bajas 16x8s, and then it has the Goodyear Wrangler Dirt Track 315 75s, and then the custom 6-inch suspension lift. So right off the bat, looking at this thing, it looks like a beast.
Oh yeah.
In fact,
I know the owner.
Yeah.
We know the owner.
Yep. In fact, we just did a featured spotlight on Brett's 87-86 Suzuki Samurai. If you guys remember the spotlight video, if you check out his YouTube video or our YouTube video with his Suzuki Samurai, it was a pretty awesome
cool
rig.
Build,
Yeah. So this is his truck that we wheeled with, or that he's wheeled with us plenty of times. In between his other builds, he's got a Toyota and he's got the Samurai that he's building.
He's got almost one for every day of the week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a cool truck. I've seen it progress over the years. It's got Dana 60, 14 bolt built to turbo 400. It's got the 6.2 diesel in it, and he's not afraid to use it.
No.
There's a picture of it in here flexing before he blew the whole front end out of it.
Oof.
That was my bachelor party.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good weekend.
It is definitely purpose built. It's got a plow mount on it, but it's got Dana 60 with a lunchbox locker in the front.
Built 400 trans, behind a 6.2 diesel, Detroit power all the way. Nice.
Yeah, this truck is, it's been abused.
Yeah.
It holds together. It's rusty. It's got dents. It's got character, and I think it's pretty cool.
Me too.
The front bumper's custom.
And something like this too. I mean, you could build, for a few $1,000.
A square body. There's so many cheap parts out there.
Yeah.
There's so many cheap parts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun build. It's just a classic truck that you don't see too many of these anymore. But he's got this thing just rocking and rolling out here. So, got a number?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, 8.
7 3/4.
7 3/4.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
It's just pretty much what I all described. It's I'm a sucker for a square body, so
Yeah, I like it too. Yep.
yeah.
Very cool. All right, so moving on, what do we have next for our 5th budget build rating your
Well, we were
rigs?
saving the best for last here.
Oh boy, what do we got? Oh yeah, 91 Nissan Pathfinder.
It has ProComp Series 51, 15 by 10, -44, Falcon Wild Peak MTs 33, 12 and a halves, stock suspension.
Stock suspension.
Yes.
33-inch tire, stock suspension.
Nice.
That's a budget build right there.
Yeah.
Right? Classic budget build. Spend the
looks
money
like
on the tires and
They got the old Sawzall out, and yeah, like you said, bought some tires and wheels and made them fit.
yeah, keeps the center of gravity low, right?
Yep, it's got a light bar in there. I don't know if it's zip tied on or not, but it's on there.
One would have to assume so.
Well, if Josh was building it, yes.
Hey, those zip ties. So I took the lights out of the Scout last night. Those zip ties that I put in there 10 years ago, I had a hard time getting those out. They held up so well. So
That's because you were a professional zip tie installer.
yeah, I mean, practice makes perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I could see this being, somebody's first beater rig and
Yeah,
spent a
this-
couple $100 on it, a few $100 maybe.
This looks like something that you and me are like, we're bored. We went on Facebook Marketplace and bought something and put some good tires and wheels on
A
it.
budget build.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a rig that-
It's cool. I would love to see this thing in action, just because, just looking at all the stickers and it looks like maybe it has a little body damage and and maybe the guy does daily drive it. Maybe it's just a fuel pounder, but it's cool.
Could be. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the low budget, make it work kind of type stuff.
Yeah. Cut and hammer everything in sight, but still rubs terribly. But who cares? Torsion bars cranked up front. That's about it. Something like this, you don't have to worry about wrecking.
I was just gonna say, it's almost more enjoyable, more fun building something like this because you can go wheel it and you don't care. It's like, oh, I smashed the fender. Oh, who cares?
Stress-free wheeling.
Yeah.
It's like,
I broke it. Okay, we'll take it home, and if we can fix it, we'll weld it back together. If not, we'll take it to the junkyard, get $200 for it, build another one.
Yep. Roll it over, do it again. Right?
Yep.
So
Ready?
Yeah.
Don't fall
okay.
off the chair.
3, 2, 1.
7.
8.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of low budget, go have fun vehicles. So.
Yeah, me too. I think all the rigs that we've rated were, well, I think the lowest one is a 5, but they've all been pretty high rigs because of the fact that you can just go out and have fun with them.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of them and, have a good time doing it. So
Definitely.
that's why I give it an 8. It just looks fun. So yeah, that has been another Rating Your Rigs, and remember to upload your rigs to the gallery. It's just as simple as going to trailbuiltoffroad.com and then clicking on the gallery in the menu bar, and then from there you can just hit the orange button that says add your rig. Follow all the prompts. It's pretty simple, just like we were saying, lots of good pictures, especially if they're off-road. Good action pictures in there as well, and then good descriptions too. Anything that has to do with fitment, if you had to self-clearance or what size lift or any of those the details to let everybody else know that might be looking to do the same thing as what you did, so that way they can kind of copy that same thing. So other than that, that's pretty much all we have for you guys this time. As always, we appreciate all of you for watching. I'm Josh from Trail Build.
I'm Brian from Trail Build.
And we'll see you guys out on the trails.